Okay, everybody. So, hi, and welcome back to another episode of Faith Brynels Insights. It's been a while since I've podcasted along without a guest speaker. So, I thought I'd actually talk a little bit about what's coming to Faith Brynels Insights next year in the form of a video podcast. So, without further ado, let's just get stuck in. So, I just want to introduce myself or reintroduce myself for those who don't actually know who I am. My name is Faith Brynel, and I am 21 years old. I'm also a graduate of King's College London, having read politics and attained a 2-1 recently. So, that was quite fun. In January, so actually in January next year, I will be undertaking a Law Foundation Master's course at BPP, which is the next kind of step on my journey to becoming a barrister. And journey is a very important word here at Faith Brynels Insights because the mantra of the whole brand is it's not an event, it's a journey. Your journey can begin now. And so I sell various resources and notebooks as well to help people to kind of articulate and conceptualize their goals, their achievements as well, and where they want to go in the future. So, let me talk a little bit about what's going to happen for FBI next year. So we're going to be running 4 events, hopefully a 5th, one in person. But the 4 events online will be in January, March, May, and September. So let me actually talk you through each of the options that we have today and kind of talk to you a little bit about the events that are coming up. So the first event we need to kind of kickstart the year is January 10th, called Exam Excellence, your GCSE and A-level blueprint. So Faith Brynel, what is that? Well, this is basically for those who are doing GCSE or A-levels in May and want a bit of direction in terms of their, in terms of their skills for study, their study skills, any revision tips as well, and just really kind of talking through the process as well, and hearing from those who have done well in their GCSEs and A levels in terms of how they actually were able to kind of to do so well, basically, and talking a little bit about their journeys as well, which universities they're studying at, degree apprenticeships they're on as well. So that's basically a blueprint. It's called Exam Excellence, your GCSE and A-level prep blueprint. So if you have any questions about that one, feel free to drop me a line on LinkedIn or contact me via social media. So going into a little bit more depth about this one. This will comprise speakers who are tutors, who are educators, who really have got proven study methods as well, talking a little bit about stress management and time management. Now, this is a part 1 to the part 2, which will be taking place in May. So right before the exams, we'll be doing exam wellness on May 10th, navigating GCSE, A-level, and university stress with confidence. So it's for universities as well, because as a former university student, we do have exams. We did have exams as well in May, and certain courses do have exams throughout the year as well. So let me go back to the March set. In March, we'll be having an event called Legally Empowered, Navigating Your Journey to Law. Now, this is just for those who are aspiring barristers, the law students, aspiring solicitors, legal professionals, aspiring judges, those who want to start and get into a career in law. Okay, so this is going to really provide invaluable insights and guidance to really navigate the complex and exciting world of the legal profession. So we're going to have several speakers as well. We're going to have a speaker from DWF Law Firm. We're going to have a speaker who is a Middle Temple scholar, which is one of the Inns of Court. So we're going to have speakers who basically are who are solicitors as well. Really, what we're going to talk about as well is kind of career guidance. It's going to be a networking opportunities as well. Hear their inspiring stories, and have an opportunity really to pose that Q&A. We're also going to have a speaker who won Best Use of Legal Social Media this year. Who's really going to talk about her experience as well as a qualified solicitor. We're going to have another qualified solicitor talking about how she's basically, although she's not a practicing solicitor anymore, she does help and tutor students as well, and work with students in terms of getting those top grades to get to get those training contracts and so on and so forth. So that is Legally Empowered. All these events are free, by the way. Then we're going to have Exam Wellness, which is basically about navigating that stress before exams. And then we're going to finish off the year, well, unless I decide to do another event on September 10th, called Elevate Your Career, Navigating Success. And this is going to really comprise of several speakers again who are going to be talking about their career. So unlock your potential and conquer new career heights as well. So it's going to talk about really diverse career opportunities. It's going to talk about people who have done well in terms of, there might be entrepreneurs, there might be barristers. So I can actually tell you who one of the speakers will be. So one speaker I actually recently interviewed, Adana, she's going to be one of the speakers again, talking about her journey a bit more depth. And you can actually have the opportunity to ask her questions live, which is a bit different to the podcast episode because it's pre-recorded. Any question you kind of have to put through LinkedIn, or you can drop a question underneath YouTube and I'll do my best to ask her. But here you actually have that in person, not in person, but that virtual opportunity to actually turn your mic off, turn your mic on and actually speak to her or put it into the chat as well. So this event is designed for professionals at all career stages. Even if you're just doing A-level law, even if you're doing GCSE, but you want a career in law, this will give you that kind of guide. And this is not the first, this is not the last event. This is the first of many events in terms of tapping into the legal sphere. So that's that. We're also going to have resources. This is a new resource, Be You, Be Confident. Let's focus. Be you, be confident, be happy. Which is the Cornell style notebook. I also sell other ones. This is one of mine. That's why it looks a bit rougher. Be brave, be bold, be strong. This is a notebook as well. I'm also going to be bringing out some other resources that I'll be selling on Etsy, on Amazon, and my website, my new website that I've designed, and on TikTok shop as well, and hopefully Pinterest shop going forward, and Instagram shop as well, Facebook shop. So those are the resources as well. We're also going to be doing mentorship. I'm going to be doing a podcast course. I'm going to be doing, workshops as well, webinars. So webinars that won't necessarily be 3 hours. So the FBI events typically are 3 hours long. But these workshops and webinars, so workshops will be a bit different, but the webinars might be like an hour long with just myself as a host and another person. I'll also be doing, I'll be bringing back the Work and Study Smarter series a bit more depth throughout the year. And then we're doing workshops as well, so that opportunity to work on mindset. And hopefully I'm really hoping that we'll be able to, I'm working on getting some in-person events as well at different venues to bring people in as well to talk about mindset and study skills as well, entrepreneurship, and moving forward with that as well. So that's what we're doing. For myself, I'll be starting a master's as well, full-time. So I'll be doing that alongside actually kind of running a business for Faith Brynels Insights. That's what I'm doing. So that's that really as well. And then I also be doing any kind of talks as well. I'll still be podcasting, doing a video podcast. Hopefully it will be every Thursday, but if that changes, I will always let you know and keep you in the loop. So this is basically a quick whistle-stop tour about what we're doing with FBI next year, what's happening, what's going on. So without further ado, this is your host, Faith Brynel, signing on.